And we will be getting into this game straight away. Millenium taking on Horizon. Hijacked Hardpoint will be the first map, casted by myself and Brycey. Here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hijacked Hardpoint, one of the most fast maps we have here on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and we're actually going to jump first on board with Motaga, which is Momo from Horizon.
I like all the gamer tags. If we just have
everybody's changing them all the time. It's so hard to keep track.
All the French ones. So Momo is Motaga, PPP is Peatley, Marky B is the tank is Marky B. Obviously, Kyle is just Kyle. So just to understand, and first points on the board will be just 1 point for Horizon. Good start by them though. They manage. Oh no, Gataga coming back as well as Carnage. Gataga shutting down too. So there you go. Millenium will start off probably a little bit stronger. 20 seconds gone. Millenium about to take the lead.
There we go, on board with him now. Oh, great two-piece there from Momo as he gets shut down, unfortunately, by them. The thing about this hardpoint, we've said it time and time again, it's not about the points on this hardpoint. You can test it, you have a fight for it, but realistically, what you're looking for is the spawn for the next one.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about switching the spawns around to your advantage. Currently on board with Momo. I'm actually going to ask them to change the tags back because this is going to get confusing for me more than anything else. Millennium Diablo coming in there, taking out a couple of them. Of the Horizon team. Yeah, you see, this is gonna be a problem. If I'm casting it wrong, just shout at me. But we do actually see some score streaks straight away from Diablo. Lightning Strike and Hellstorm Missile. Well played by him. Let's bring on the scoreboard. Let's have a look. Currently very, very tight.
You know what? He's actually he's got them score streaks, and it must have been on a bit of a streak he actually went on because he wasn't doing great before that. And you know what these score streaks are going to mean? What they're actually going to mean is that he can switch the anchor. If he needed to switch the anchor, I think he's going to do it now anyway. I think he might have actually pulled it off and switched the anchor around, and they have done, and they're now spawning at the back of the map. That's exactly where they want to be. Marky picking up a two-piece, Carnage picking off one more, but BBB comes straight back into that as with a three-piece, and they've locked this down now.
Yeah, big player by Prodigy there, formerly known as Brookie Bronx, coming in there with the 3 kills, picking up that hardpoint, and now they're on good course. You see, the thing is, with this center hardpoint, there isn't necessarily a better spawn. Both of them get there pretty quick. I would say probably the spawn we're seeing Diablo go through now is probably the better one because it's not as direct. There's not as long a tunnel that you can sort of aim down. It's not as easy to defend from as the other side. So maybe that side is a little bit of an advantage. But at this moment in time, we are seeing that PT and Co from Horizon are down by about 20 points.
Yeah, you know the interesting thing about this hardpoint is how early teams now switch to it. They know that. Yeah. Because if you can get in there and you can get locked in first,
it's very easy to pick up the whole 60 points.
The points you can rack up are phenomenal. The choke points, there are 2 doors, and that's it. And they're going to be majority coming through one. So you can have 3 guns aiming at a doorway and hold them off.
Exactly. I mean, at this moment in time, though, this happens quite a lot as well. Fully contested for most of the seconds. I mean, I don't think a point has been landed by either team on this hard point so far, and there's nearly 30 seconds gone. Still contested. Great games by these players. Let's see if they can get them all out. It does seem as if Millennium are going to come in there, have the most players. We can just bring up the mini-map. It will actually show us how many players are inside the hardpoint. 2 by Horizon and 1 for Millennium. It's
very tight at the moment. I mean, you look at these 2 teams. They are
first time it's been broken 45 seconds in.
It is one of those things that it's just very difficult. If you don't get in there first of all, you're going to be fighting for the rest of the time. There's so much cover in there. Everybody's going to be reinforcing as fast as they can. And that's exactly what happens. And it now looks like the good spawn is on Horizon side. They can flood more players into this hardpoint, whereas Millennium actually have to come all the way across the map. There we go. On board with P. He picks up 1. Can he get in there? Just contesting at the moment.
Player. Using that Scorpion. Currently customized, so obviously has
huge DPS from that weapon.
Oh, yeah. It's silly amounts of bullets coming out at multiple times. Still on board with the Scorpion in the hands of PD. Not much you can do. He's currently stuck in the spawn. Currently contested to a very close game so far. He's going to go around there, take out Kataga, and push around the front. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the spawns. Try and hold some of the Millennium players. I've spotted 1, spotted 2. Should pick up the 2-piece. Nice play by PD. He's going to get a 3rd. Just going to hold off at the moment. Currently contested, so the spawns have obviously flipped around. But that will favour Horizon.
Yeah, it certainly will. Now he's looking, he's trying to get out of the contest. He wants to pick up a few points, picks up 1, and his teammate cleans up the second. So they're going to put some points back on the board. They have a lead, but it's not big right now.
Yeah, slightly 4 points only, and you know PD and Co are on the better side though. Horizon on the side where the next hard point's going to come into it, but Millennium on the first one's on the center hard point, picking up a few points and just taking the lead by a few points there. PD coming in with another kill with that Scorpion as Horizon get a hold of the hard point. Score streak incoming. Isn't going to get any kills. 1 kill by Diablo. PD should pick up 2 kills. Nice play by him. He's going to go for the 3rd as well. Gets shut down by Diablo.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't reloaded in time to pick up that 3rd kill. But like I said, this middle hard point, that's where the score streaks come in. You can't really use them anywhere else. I mean, you might use them to break the anchor on the next one.
I mean, there is obviously the war machine, the death machine that can be used in any sort of situation, really.
Oh, underground, that war machine. Yeah. They just keep firing.
That's why I'm quite surprised at PD having so many airstrikes, really, rather than score streaks that he can use somewhere where airstrikes are ineffective. So we do actually see, though, Millenium swapping the spawns about. Great play by them. Let's actually just have a look. Completely swapped it round.
However, it does actually look like they do have the anchor at the moment on the horizon.
Just turn on Gataga on stream here. Very nice play by him. Still on board. Oh, sorry, I think it was PD, sorry. Nice play by him.
It does look like Millenium now have the anchor point. This means they're going to be able to flood this hard point. Marky's the tank is now going to move in. First in for his team. Can he get through the doorway? Scorpion there. Laser sight. Actually just dropping him so fast. And he's, didn't manage to get that kill. Problem with the Scorpion is it does tail off a little bit long range. It's not as controllable as the other SMGs. Yep. But up close, just the ferocious fire rate kind of makes up for it.
Quite interesting to see Marky be using hardwired. So obviously that gives him the streaks quicker. So, you know, that it's something that I never really thought of using, but, you know, that's quite smart. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to use that on this map because it's not so much score streak influential as others are. So, a bit strange to see that happening.
I'm surprised to see more anchors or more of them, you know, backward sweepers, defensive players not using it, because usually they'll sit there and try and build up the score streak so they have something.
Yeah.
But obviously Marky B's chosen to run with it now. On board with Pete. He's on a 5 streak, and it looks like he's going to go in with the Scorpion either. They're trying to lock down this underground. They have it at the moment. And Pete, he's going to pick up 1.
As he's 6th, so he does actually manage to get his whole soul missile, and there you go. They've locked that in there now, so I cannot see Millenium getting through here. We're going to see a lot of smokes, a lot of EMPs coming in. He's in a good position to do something with his knife as well. Oh, he's not going to pick up the kill, unfortunately. Does get shut down by Gataga. Kyle taking out BBB, though. Gataga taking out Momo. Kyle taking out Gataga. Lots of kills going down. 2-piece by Diablo, so they managed to get inside the hard point. There's Carnage cleaned up as well. Momo gets taken out as well. Let's jump on board with the Millenium team. Currently in the lead by around 50 points, coming up now with 3 minutes to go. Good advantage at the moment from Millenium.
Yeah, most certainly is, and they have that locked in. Such a good spot to hold this spawn from as well. He's got good cover. He's got a good line of sight. The only time I've really seen people be able to break this is when they get underneath him there, and I don't think he's going to do it. As long as he has the support of his teammates in there, he should be fine. I think he's going to be left alone. Yeah, they have actually moved out. They've gone to the next one. Great play from Millenium here. They seem to just be more dominant at the moment and breaking every time the Horizon set up for the anchor.
I think what might be a good idea, let's use our Turtle Beach TM1 to go for a very quick listen-in with the Horizon team. Production can sort that for us. We're going to go in for a listen-in for a minute or 2.
Contested. Hellstorm missile inbound. We're losing this fight. Hardpoint locked down.
Okay, welcome back here. We're now jumping back and forth with these teams. There is still an advantage to Millenium right now. However, it's not big. I mean, in fairness, it is big. I've just looked at the time left, and that is actually game over. Millennium have taken this first one here on the hard point. And you know what? They just managed to break everything they were doing, Horizon.
Yeah, it was great play by Millennium, just coming around there. Unfortunately, the Horizon communication, which was very good, could not help them out and getting anything. I mean, Cal picking up a nice two-piece in the round there, but it's all going to be a formality as map number 1 does actually go to Millennium. Not what I expected, actually. I thought Horizon might take the first map, lose the S&D, and then win the next 2 maps, but
yeah, you know what? It does seem like Millennium are very strong. If we actually bring up the score before the game ends, I didn't manage to grab it just in time. Millennium taking that first one, and you know what I said earlier? They're going to be pumped now. They're going to be building that momentum, and you know what? They might take this S&D, and it could be bad news for Horizon. You do not want a team like Millennium to get in their zone and to play as well as we know they can play.
yeah, no, when they are on a run, they are absolutely on fire. Great play by them. And of course, on the left-hand side of the screen, what you did see was the TM1 powering our listening, which was very, very good. So we will